You are a great lawyer, but you're exhausted from doing all of the things. Everything in your business, the legal work, the marketing, the admin, the sales calls, all of it. This channel is for you. I'm Renata. I am the founder of The Firm Edit. And here's what I see constantly. Brilliant female attorneys just like you who've started their own law firms to have more control and freedom, but are now trapped doing every single thing themselves. You can never step away because nothing runs without you. You feel guilty delegating, you're working harder than you ever did at any law firm, and you're kind of wondering, when is this supposed to get easier? Here's what actually has happened. You were trained to be a really good lawyer. And because you're smart, because you're resourceful, you figured out the rest. And you taught yourself the marketing and how to answer intake calls. And you built systems that kind of work more or less. Because of course you did. That's what smart women do when they need something done. Now you're stuck because you're the only one who knows how to do anything. And you've become the default for everything. It's faster just to do it yourself, to handle everything, to process everything. And before you know it, you've gotten yourself to a point where you're not running a business. You're just good at a little bit of everything. You're not running a business. You're just good at doing everything in it. Now, here's the thing. In the long run, you're not running a law firm. You're working at a job. And by the way, the boss isn't doing so well. Now, my background is a little bit different. I have been a licensed attorney for 20 years, and I've practiced in both small and medium-sized firms doing a little bit of everything: litigation, contract work, insurance defense, even family law. But I've always just been a little bit more interested in the business side of things. I wanted to understand the operations, the systems, what makes a law firm run smoothly and profitably. Here's what's really driven this home for me, though. I'm also a mom, and I've watched a lot of brilliant female attorneys, other moms too, grinding themselves into the ground, trying to do it all. They're working until midnight after the kids go to bed. They are missing school events because they can't get away. They're fielding phone calls pretty much always, and they're feeling guilty no matter what they choose, whether they're feeling guilty for working too much or too little, and definitely feeling guilty for not doing it all themselves or for wanting or needing help. I remember one client telling me the story about how she spent her daughter's entire school play, the first one she had ever been in. She spent the entire time answering new client emails because she was the only one in her firm who could do that. That's not why she started her own firm. She didn't leave her job to have less control of her time. She left it to have more. But without the right systems and support, she had just traded one trap for another. I help female law firm owners, especially moms, build businesses where they're not doing everything themselves. Not because they're lazy or uncommitted or not smart enough, because they are. And doing it any other way, it's just not sustainable. It's not scalable. And honestly, it's not the freedom and flexibility that anyone has started a firm to have. Welcome to The Firm Edit. This is where we're going to focus on getting you out of the day-to-day operations so you can actually lead a law firm. We're talking about leveraging the non-billable hours to turn you into a CEO and build the law firm of your dreams. That means creating systems that run without you having to oversee every detail, creating strategies to delegate that actually work, even if you are a perfectionist. It's about hiring the right support team so you're not doing administrative work, or any work for that matter, at 10 p.m. at night. It's for establishing an infrastructure for your marketing that's actually converting leads without you being the one on sales calls. And it's about making major mindset shifts that are going to take you from, I've got to do this thing, to I want to build a team to do this for me. Every week, I'm going to break down how to stop being the bottleneck in your business. We're going to talk about fundamental strategies for women who want to build firms that don't consume their entire lives. No bro hustle, no guilt trips, just practical steps to go from doing everything to actually leading strategically. So if you're ready to stop doing it all and start building a business that actually supports you, hit subscribe. Let's get you out of the weeds. Welcome to The Firm Edit.